Well, to nobody's surprise, I have awoken and angered the hive mind of people that are in this Red Mob group who are currently raging in the comment section of that stream. Now, this is not surprising. This is everything that I anticipated it to be. And I am in no way, shape, or form surprised that this, was going to happen. Obviously, they're upset because something that they've done, they know they've done, and now they are trying to deny actively all of them. And the thing is, they've just put themselves into an even worse place and given plausible deniability a run for its money. Now, I was quite shocked to see that they would message back and ask, for proof when, it's the leader who has done all of this, and he's the one asking for the same sort of stuff. Where's the proof of this? And he's very clearly made it aware to the people in his group that, there's a video out there, and whether or not he's asked them all to just come out here and deny all of this is something else. I guess we'll see. Now, the first thing that I'm able to show after blurring some stuff out so it doesn't violate TOS is the, DM screenshot proof between the person he sent the document to. The message at the top was from the person who unfortunately opened the document unknowing what its contents were. And, he's just sat denying this whole thing. He admits to seeing what was on this document, and he admits to just going, well, it's not my business, it's not my document, it's not my problem. Why should I bother with this? So he admits to the fact that this document does exist. He admits to the fact that he has seen this document, and he admits that he just does not care. And he's completely fine with everything that's on that document. And, a person like this has no issue with sending this document out to other people. So this probably isn't the only person, but maybe this is the only person which has came out and stepped forward. Now, this group that they claim to have no affiliation with is a group called 764. It is a decentralized, satanic, neo-Nazi, transnational sextortion network, and it is a far-right, satanic terrorist network. It is basically on every sort of list that there is out there as, of what this group does. They target minors and extort them using things that they will find to leverage on them into creating content under, CP and, self-harming, animal abuse, and the list goes on a lot further than, just that. Now, this list is, or this organization, sorry, is under a sort of watch list by the FBI. This isn't just some online small organization. No, this is a very widespread network of people who use Discord as one of their main platforms to achieve this. And this group, Red Mob and Allies and War Chat and whatnot, do have servers and Discord and stuff like that. And from what they've been telling me in comments, yes, they are filled with other minors too. And these same people who are claiming to be, co-leaders and stuff like that, they're also minors. But this guy who is denying everything has, gone out of his way and sent a document to some guy, who didn't ask for the document. It was just completely out of thin air. And then said, yeah, I know what's on this document. I do not care. It's not my business. So how can you deny it when there's proof out there against you and you know this? Now, the person who came out and told me about this group actually sent the Google document link to a friend. He did not open it or anything like that. He wanted to see if it was an IP tracer. And the person, unfortunately, someone else has seen this, did open the Google Doc, and they came out and they said, yes, there is some really fucked up stuff on this Google Doc. And he went ahead and explained who this group are. This isn't just accusations. No, there is genuine proof behind this. And, this person here was explaining it to his friend who had already opened the document, unfortunately, as soon as he said that it wasn't an IP puller. But as you can see there, he admits to the contents of the document where there are people carving the numbers. And, you know, I don't want to go into detail of what else was on this document, or supposedly, but the fact that someone else who has opened this document too, unknowing of its contents, and goes, yeah, no, there is some pretty fucked up stuff on there, and this is just one of them. Like, you cannot deny the fact that this document exists when, first of all, there is a screenshot out there of the link and stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to show the link. The link is blurred. It will remain that way because anyone can access these Google documents if they have the link. It's that simple. This is the issue. Now, something else that will go ahead and just, cover. There is an image out there of the guy who opened the document, supposedly telling this other guy to go ahead and open it. Now, this is very, very clearly photoshopped. Obviously, names are blurred. As for the leader, I do not care. Scum of the earth. His name can stay up there. Fancy cuffs. But the thing is, the timing of when this guy, had sent the document to his mate and stuff, it just doesn't add up, at all. As you can see here, for him, different time zones to me, as it shows on Discord. But, the fact that this guy's gone out of his way to Photoshop images of someone he sent this document to prevent his crew's reputation from being tarnished is just another level of sad, really. It's the fact that you want to continue doing this and not have anyone find you, doing what you're doing, and you get them to come and try and harass me for exposing your lies. So just to further prove what I'm talking about here, these messages were at 1804 when he, opened the document and was told to open the document. But the images that he's saying is the guy asking him to open it is nearly a whole 10 minutes after. Man, the least you could have done was go ahead and change the time and dates over if you're going to put the time and effort in to actually changing the names and the images about. Come on now. It's sloppy, and it's a desperate attempt to cover up what you've been up to because you don't want people to know that you are affiliated with these groups, because you just know that you'll be named and shamed, and anyone who sits there and supports you is just as morally fucked up as you are in the head. It is that simple. And the fact that you go ahead and target, right, these people who have less of a platform so they can't get their voice out there, but because you have a bigger platform, by all means, that means that you should go ahead and say that this person is the one sending stuff to you, when you're the one admitting to having the document, knowing what's on it, and sending it. And then you sit there and deny it. So, well done, well done. Now, let me talk about this absolute buffoon, George Royd, right? Now, this guy was in my comment section just denying everything. Now, it doesn't take a genius to figure this one out, but through the blur, you can blatantly see that it's a Google Doc, right? It's the link. It says drive.google, and that's from your Discord account, okay? And I know that you'll sit here and watch this, but you too are affiliated with these activities. You and your leader, Fancy Cuffs, the both of you know what was on this document. You're the one who sent it, right, to him, and your leader is the one who told him to open it and say this, that, and the other. If you're going to catch yourself out photoshopping stuff, then very clearly your leader, Fancy Cuffs, told this person to open it, admit to what was on the document, and then changed his stuff about, because that's how Discord works. You guys are not very clever about disproving this whole thing. I don't think there's anything that you can do to disprove this without photoshopping or, getting other Discord accounts to disprove this. But that's just yourself fabricating fake evidence. You've been caught out, all of you. Red Mob and whoever else is allied with you. You are all downright fucking disgusting. Scum of the earth, right? There is a place in the deepest pits of hell for you, and that is where you will sit, and that is where you will simmer for the rest of your lives. And it is that simple, because you sit there, you deny it because you are a scared fuckboy on the internet who thinks he is the shit and is so fucking scared of someone stumbling upon his activities. It's insane. And that's why you sit there and you threaten other people when they go to expose you. You sit there, you're affiliated with these groups, and you deny it. The whole point of this was to make people aware. I have done my job. I do not care for the rest. If I find more things out about you, I will make more about you. It is that simple. Because it is disgusting. The organization that you stand for and you back is disgusting. So you can sit behind your screens on Discord and PlayStation, and you can sit and simmer in said Discords, watching this video and discussing this video. But yeah, I do want to take this further, because what is on that Google document is disgusting. But you know what you've done. You can go fuck yourselves. And with that one, I'll see you in the next one.